Okay, the boxing pattern from this angle to see if this helps you guys out. Number 1 is our jab. Number 2 is jab cross. Number 3 is jab cross hook. Number 4 is cross hook cross. Good.
But she's like, you're just sad. Because, well, she's like, I feel so bad, like, because that's their family. Like,
Yeah.
that's their, it'd be like if I was like, you, like, I don't know, like, you can't come in here because, you know, whatever. Like, you know, like, this is family. Like, I can't even fucking imagine. Like,
Can't.
so, babe, I was able to do stretches today for range of motion, like the swimming range of motion.
Okay.
You look really serious.
I've been looking so serious. Hey guys, we're gonna go over the blue stripe for your orange belt, from orange belt to yellow belt curriculum. So the first thing you're gonna have to do is working on your dips, right? So with your hands up in your good fighting stance, you're basically gonna work on dipping. So you're gonna take your head and you're gonna move it just off of your center line. So this is a slip. Some people call them dips, but we're calling them slips. So it's here, and I'm going to slip to the side and back, and then slip to the other side and back. And I'm transferring my hands to my face as I do it. So it's here, move, 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 move. That's your slips. You're evading a kick, so your evasions. Looking straight at you, you're here, a kick comes at you, and instead of checking them, check them sometimes, right? But if we can, I prefer to just move out of the way and then light them up with another kick or an attack. So when that kick comes through, we're gonna slide back. This hand is up in this area and this hand is out, reaching, right? Just to protect myself. So I'm here and I move back and I'm back in. From a side view, I'm here and I move back and then I'm ready to go again and back in. The reason I like to reach this hand out is if I'm always reaching towards their face, they've always got something coming at them. So they're always thinking about something else other than just kicking me, right? So when they're kicking me, I'm moving, hopefully, and they're seeing something come at their face. So that's your evasions of kicks. Uppercuts. When you throw an uppercut, I like to throw an uppercut off of another strike. So when you're here, I like to throw it off of maybe off of a jab or sometimes off of a slip, right? So if I'm here and I slip down here, I like to have this loaded, and so you're gonna turn your whole body, you're gonna push off your back foot, off the ball of your foot, your hips, everything get involved with it. So it's here, and I throw from this angle, so I'm loaded for my uppercut here, loaded, I'm gonna throw, and it's gonna come up and meet for the body or to the chin. So it's here and back. Front hand is here, back. That's your uppercut. So this is for the orange belt, the red stripe, which is your kicking and your sparring techniques. So this first one we're gonna do, it's a lead leg tie kick, land in front, cross, hook, cross. For white and orange belts, for a lead leg tie kicks, which is your front leg, we step into it. So I step and I turn my foot and I'm on the ball of my foot, right? So I'm here, I go step, and then I'm gonna throw my lead leg kick, land down, cross, hook, cross. So when I go to do that again, I'm going to go step, kick, cross, hook, cross. I'll do it facing you. It's this way. So I step and I reach. That's very important to reach for that head. So step, kick, cross, hook, cross. Okay, back for the orange belt. The next combo for the red stripe is going to be cross, hook, cross, rear leg tie kick. So we're just building our combinations. So it's cross, hook, cross, and as soon as it comes back, reach, throw that rear leg kick, step down, and then switch back to your fighting stance. So it's here. Cross, hook, cross, kick, back to here. So we're here. We're going to do a lead leg cross shield. So what that is a kick's coming from this side, and I'm going to check it with my front leg. So I'm going to turn and check that kick. So it's check, and then I land, throw in my cross from my backside, or my backhand. So I go check, cross, hook, cross, kick, and then I'm back. And I'll redo that. So it's here. So my lead leg, I'm going to do a lead leg cross shield. So from here I go cross shield, land, and then I throw cross, hook, cross, and then my rear leg does a tie kick. Kick, back to here. So again, it is check, cross, hook, cross, kick, back to here, and I'm going to just switch my balance to my back leg. T, my foot goes down, and I kick with my back leg. So I turn, reach, kick, down, and then back. And that's it, okay? So I'm here, kick, and I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna work for passing our closed guard. So our basic closed guard pass for orange belts to yellow belt. From here, if I'm sucked down into here, I'm gonna put my hands on his biceps to prevent him from trying to start to grab me. The next thing I'm going to do is as I posture up, I'm going to grab his wrist. I'm going to go 2-on-1 and push hard down right there. Okay, once I trap his arm here with 2-on-1, I can step up on this side because he can't grab that foot anymore. So that makes that a safer step for me. From this point on, I'm going to push down. I'm going to rotate my foot that's down here outward and stand up. And I'm going to turn my hips. So when I do that, I step and I turn. And most of the time that will break their grip of their feet. From here, I slide back to this knee and I grab these pants. I'm going to push this knee in, but before I do, I'm going to step to here and notice I reposition my body. I lean in with my knee pushing on his thigh and I push here, so I clear his legs. I pull them down towards my front leg and I'm going to knee slice across this way. When I do that, I'm going to reach under his armpit here. So my knee goes down to the ground and I fold my body, I reach across, slide through, and I come over to here. And I get settled in my cross side. So if I do that just a little bit slower or a little bit smoother, we're going to be here, I get pulled down, biceps, sit up, staple, step on that side, push, stand and turn, in, down, knee slice, gripping through, grab in, and I'm in my cross side from here. So that's our basic pass. So shrimping on the ground, I'm going to show you how to shrimp while moving and then in place. So for here, I get over on my side. My leg that is straight, I lean that way. I get on my shoulder and on my hip. This foot is here and I'm going to be lifting my body up in the air. When I do that, I'm going to push my hips up behind me. So I'm making space right here. So when I move, I go here, and then as I come back, I bring my knee up, rotate to the other side, and then I go to the other side. So I'm here, shrimp, here, shrimp, here. To shrimp in place, you're doing the same motion, but as you get your hips up as high or as far as they'll go behind you, then you're going to go backwards. So from here, I'm going to move my hips up, and then I go back. Up, back. If I'm on the other way, I'll go here. My hips are coming up. I go up, So you can switch it up. So that's your shrimping in place. Okay, so this next part is for your black stripe on your orange belt. So orange testing for yellow. And this is a self-defense stripe and your jiu-jitsu stripe. So the first thing we're gonna do is our self-defense. This is from a double front choke. I'm gonna show you solo and then I'm gonna do it with a partner. So if you're doing it solo, it's kind of weird, but maybe this will help make sense. So when they grab you by your front or the front of your neck, the easy thing to remember is if somebody applies 2 hands to your neck, they're committed to that choke at that time. Your hands are free, your legs are free, your knees are free, everything else is free. It is dangerous because if they're strong, you know, they can choke you pretty quickly, but you can light them up. So what we're gonna do is a mechanical move that works. And so squared off, if I can reach over and grab the other hand, I absolutely will try to. The movement that works that gets rid of the choke is my hand has to come up and mechanically it moves their hands off of you. This is not a strength thing. So I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna step away, and I'm going to whip my arm all the way up, and I'm gonna bring it all the way down. What that's gonna do is remove their hand off of this part of my neck. So I'm not gonna be getting choked anymore. And there's other versions to do afterwards. You can hang on to it. What we like to teach everybody for the basics is elbow them in the face. So when it comes in, I get grabbed. I grab if possible, but the most important part is step, wing this arm all the way up and over, and then I can throw that elbow to their face. If you're going too fast, what happens is people do this, and they bend their arm. This becomes a power thing. Strength-wise, you're not going to be the stronger person. We don't want to get into that game at all. So it's here, and then okay, so for this next part, I'm going to bring a partner in, and we're going to go over that front double choke. So I'll have Coach Brandon come in, and he's going to do a choke with both hands onto my throat. I'm going to do the same technique you guys saw. We'll go from this angle. So from here, he grabs. This is that part. If I can reach over and grab his other hand, I will. But the important thing is I step back, and I throw this arm straight, and I bring it all the way over. And that pulls his hands down. I can choose to take off, but my preference is to throw an elbow back towards the face. Then I can engage, or I can turn and run. Let's do it from one other angle. So from here, both hands are on. If I can get to this hand, awesome. If not, it's okay. I step back. I come straight up, all the way down. I throw the elbow to the face, and then I can engage back to here, or again, I can take off and run. And that's your defense from a double front choke.
So on the defense against a haymaker, one of the things that we like to do is sometimes you're blindsided or it's like a cheap shot. And so you may only see it coming from your peripheral, and our normal reaction is to put both hands up. So we're going to work from there. I put both hands up, but then I'm going to grab his head. I want to grab his head partially because my arm blocks him from hitting coming from this side, and then I want to try to pull his head down to knee. If I can only knee the groin or knee the stomach, that's fine, but if I can knee the face and hit his nose, then his eyes will start tearing up. It's hard for him to run after me. But those are the couple of points. So again, it looks like this. He comes, I block here, knee, and then either run or re-engage.
Okay guys, so this is our bear hug from behind with a partner. Okay, so I'll go from this angle and then we'll face you. So he grabs around my arms from here. As you can see, because he is expecting it, he's got his head down low enough so I can't headbutt him. So I'm not going to let him get in and get all settled, right? As soon as this starts to happen, I'm going to sink my weight down and try to throw my arms up. So I'm going to try to sink to here. I'm going to go this way because you can see how my body turns. I'm going to grab his hand and I turn like I'm steering that wheel, turn and step through onto his face. I can knee the groin or I can pull down and try to knee the face, but it gets me out. Now we'll do it facing you. So he grabs over my arm, I immediately drop down and I'm turning. Turn and I'm pushing, striking, but I'm pushing on his face from here. I can knee him I could try to knee his face, but the way that his arm ended up, I'm better off kneeing his groin or kicking him, or I can back out, engage, run, or I can strike. So that all comes from that, what we call the Tiki Man motion, right, or that movement.
Okay, so for a front bear hug, one of the important things I need to remember is that if he's a wrestler or a football player, it's kind of a common takedown. He's going to come around and reach here like he's going to take me down, but he's going to try to suck my lower back in and almost just like crush me down. So the first thing I have to do is I see him coming. If I can't block him in time or sprawl and he makes it here, the first thing I have to do is be able to step back. So I'm going to step back so that I can get my balance because he's going to try to pull me in and over. And then I'm going to engage on the face and push out. Pushing under the chin is one of the best things. His normal reaction is to keep coming in, so I would like to elbow as I come out and then be able to re-engage.
So we'll do it again a little smoother. So I come in to grab him.
I gotta get out. I may have to paw at his face a little bit. I can go here and knee or punch or elbow as he keeps coming in. It's likely that he's going to keep coming towards you as you do that.
This is one of those techniques where when somebody engages and tries to do that, you're attacking or defending yourself until the situation is over with.
Everyone's taking the stuff off rolls. So I think I'm gonna send it home.